Well, with the passage of H.R. 82 through both chambers of Congress, many of you may wonder, when did this act originate? How long has the push been for repealing WEP and GPO from Social Security? Colin Vidros has been following the latest developments of the Social Security Fairness Act. Joins me now with more. Colin, how did all this get started?
Well, Johnny, Social Security began as a safeguard, quote, against the hazards and vicissitudes of life, end quote. That comes from former President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who in August of 1935 signed the Social Security Act into law, which promised a plan for social insurance. The Social Security Act provided two types of old age security: federal aid for states to provide cash pensions to the elderly, and a system of federal old age benefits for retired workers aiming to reduce future dependency. Then in 1977 and 83, the government pension offset and the windfall elimination provision were added to Social Security. The provisions were designed to equalize Social Security benefit calculations for workers and their dependents and survivors with comparable earnings histories, whether earned within or outside of the Social Security system. And the lawmakers on Capitol Hill, including Louisiana Congressman Garrett Graves, have stressed that both provisions unfairly reduce or eliminate earned benefits for retirees and beneficiaries.
I mean, it really is stealing. I mean, think about it. If this were a private company and you paid into a retirement fund, and then the retirement fund said, well, we're going to keep the money. And people would get charged for that. They would go to jail for that. It's called embezzling. For some reason in government, people just call it budgeting and think it's okay.
Congressman Graves is a co-sponsor of H.R. 82, which passed the House and Senate chambers and now hits the President Biden's desk for approval. According to Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana, in 1993, former President Bill Clinton and former House Speaker Newt Gingrich balanced the federal budget by arguing that those in the public sector and state governments who paid into state or local pension funds instead of Social Security were getting too much from both programs.
We're going to give you a little bit of a haircut for those years in which you did not pay into social. Now, you could say that's fair, but it was more than a haircut. They took some of the scalp. They took some of the skull. They over-penalized these first responders, these teachers, these public servants in the state and local government. Now, it's taken us 31 years to get there. 31 years to finally figure out that we should address this. So you ask me, how did it finally get done? Because the people affected by this continue to make their case.
And with the repeal of WEP and GPO, over 94,000 Louisianans will soon see their earned benefits. Senate State Representative and State House Speaker Pro Tem Mike Johnson says folks will see results sometime between March and April of 2025. However, that will only happen if President Biden signs H.R. 82 into law before his term ends. So the question many of you have, when will this bill be signed into law? I spoke with Senator Cassidy's team this morning. There's no immediate update on the Social Security Fairness Act right now, but they do anticipate President Biden to sign the bill into law. And this may not happen this week, but could happen soon. We'll keep you updated with the latest. Johnny, back to you.